and how much it take by birth if by fact is that being born. And if it's all the same to you to age in many days, all the same to wake and catch the drift of sense. So now turn the page opposite to the other way and then take it. Slash down as of naked, drip at the droplet, no hatred. Dribble and zog it, grip with your constituents. What happened to honest? What happened to Todic and passage of auction hit? What's how it's done? I guess you can say I will never be the one to call you an option. If so, then I just be only as of a choice to many. Fish in the pool of life, yet still I'm just another Durana to them pong brick. I'm always trappy, I'm always trapping, that makes me happy gladly. Every time I don't care if it sounds tacky, however you have me, and well by now it's now to make it pound. Yes, gotta make them speak on my keys. What's for certain, and yes, what's for sure, and yes, yuck, yuck. They house just gritty with a little knock, but little more. Yes, what's for certain, and yes, what's for sure, and yes, yuck, yuck. Gotta make it grimy, that blunty, take taunting, chip black, dip and bit a brittle that over corpse. Rigor mortis, of course, like tends to go off the rails. Try to follow only that path you made for yourself, and always try to absorb the light you've come to know. And sure, just keep it close to poor, but not as big as they come. These words are literally made for the fact that I can run and try to touch, but it's always the one to be never enough. Even if and God, there's still nothing there, spilling my guts. Life can be tough, but it's not exactly unfair. It's literally what you make of it, and that's why is if think, tip, soak it, whip, walk, wiggle, trip, trap. It's an irrelevant consecutive if you can to complexity. Every calculated thoughts are compressive. Never more D than it's a fish black in tether shit. Words are completed if that and more of what's completion. I pick back track, you gotta get ahead of it. Most will have a splatty, Ricky Patty, Peter, drag a pause, hang it up like some kind of poster. Patterns a rap with then make up. Backseat in action, literally slam, bounce, bang, pop, laughter of cappy and cackling. You're it, bitch, that's tag, you there, then I know it, I'm done with babbling. We smoke to which that I make up the rest of the riddles and contortion. I always leave them left contorted. You import, is it shortly to transport? Step holder exactness, a rich parallel to Forbes and Forted. Lengthy tip, tarnish, never tarnish. Gotta keep them closer to the heart, but never tear it out with more. Get in a shorebird, in hawk and door, spin it like doorknobs. Bit then more to get crossed, they're in hornet pots filled with tidbits and peas and pit poor evil. No Fargate could fulfill my marksman. This exactly what I conduct. I got blow this shit up, don't get stuck within it or even close when it blows. It's gonna pocket bangs it. I'm about to blow this shit up. I'm so consistent, it's so uncut. I'm so ridiculous and so unstuck. So rip it apart, them Mickey stick, them sticky as bits. So click and climb, then clump. Got a club cause I said so. I might sound bossy, not even close to notchy. I man speed, quick hitter, fuck it bitch. Fuck that, it's nonsense. Fuck this, they God bless. Fuck shit, I say words instead of scatty ingle bits and metallic. Bars a rusted spiel that bends to the wind of who bends it with a grin of satisfaction. And there be sitting on the spinning chairs of rotated scary brickets and tilted, slip past it with filter and no reaction to what's been impacted beyond the grace, controlled by controlling your mental place. It's just like bones to what bones are to your joints. Still sharp. Till they slip past it with filter and no. I get it by the chain, cashed out my duckets, puffin' bogey squares to the face. Back at that, it get it, spittin' doozy, twist a fade. Cheese to the ball, I'ma get it every day. Diabolic painting pictures with a stain. No mistake was ever made, I keep the frame. They already know it's not the same, I keep it not the same. My other rock need a cane, no balance to weight. I'm a high head, still trippin' face. Need a break in, had a road is what I take. Comatose, still awake, stuck up to any face. Bigger things I crave, small ones that I made. Got lingo so old, already burning to the flames. Tip my lips shut, ate the key, I went insane. Switching up my game, how I play, it's all the same. Real talk, motherfucker, no I'm not to blame. I'm not the same, I'm come pair side by side, face to face. Flow as I pave, I keep the cane, I got a brain with nothing like I think about to take. No thoughts worth leaving inside the hole about a cave. I'm walking by the strings like a puppet devil say. Who the fuck give two shits to what the fuck I had to say? There's nothing but a wall, one door ran gay. These motherfuckers better get up out the way. Already know what I had to say, hold up, I'm a boster. I keep the chase. Name is a Benson, most dope. Every time question any face, no point to explain why I lost it to the grain. Don't take a time to wrap your head around a better way. I set it straight, every bit of track that is engaged. That's double way, 666, hell is my fate. Two-face campaign, watch blood correlate. The poster child.
all the nonsense. Don't even have to play, I'm spitting devil shit, I'm meddling with them in names. Hey, hey, hey. Body incarnate for the devil's rage. I'm fucking sick possessed, nothing else to say, I keep the rage, yeah. Yes, none the same. Open up your ears and eyes and only breathe if you complain. I'm evil as they come, no dilemmas what I say. Every time like it's nuts, Simon says blink. Now take a guess to what I spray next. Decapitated self-illusion, mind don't even hesitate. Say your soul, the drug, expand your mind, out the devil's game. Meditate on madness with exactness, doesn't make the pain. Nothing left to pray for with these last cheats and fakes. And it's never done, you already know it's none the same. Body incarnate for the devil's rage. I'm focused to possess, nothing else to say, I keep the rage, yeah. Yes, not the same. Open up your ears and eyes and only breathe if you complain. I'm evil as they come, no dilemmas what to say. Every time life is nuts, Simon says blink. Now take a guess to what I spray next. Take it back to J, use self-illusion, mind don't even hesitate. Say your soul, the drugs, expand your mind, out the devil's game. Meditate on madness with exactness, doesn't make the pain. Nothing left to pray for with these last cheats and fakes. And it's never done, you already know it's none the same. And it's never done, you already know it's none the same. Come on, take a call, grew up in the ghetto. Better yet the demo, I break down and liquor. Watch sugar like jellos, like stew, leaks the letter. Repeat it like thing, I'm blood is color like como. Filled up the petrol, no sense in the memo. Anyway, never said it yesterday. Hell, I'm great, and yeah, I'm more than okay. Don't hesitate to date, pray to God and what is fake. What I said, no mistake was made, yeah, better obey. I displace the grace, I embrace the taste. I take away the chains, only to replace. I can take in any shape, I can shape the fakes. You cannot escape, I create a way. Placements of another trade without compliance. I lit straight the face while I liberate the pain. Every picture that I paint, I orchestrate the strange without change, no decay that I can explain. Who the fuck gives Tuesdays to what the fuck I have to say? I'm not ashamed and I cannot go to brag about a thing I have to say. Most status rhymes over cascade, the belly of thoughts that I chase into these fakes inside this masquerade. Let's put aside your thoughts and incinerate. Two ways the same to play, it's still the plays the same. I'm a shockwave, a disgrace to the brainless. I amaze, I rotate the page and burn up the rest in flames. Got a couple screws loose, got a headache, crazy fucking stupid dumb. I'm insane, do you understand what I've been saying? Just like the Boston stain, steady with a two-face, just like pancakes. Elevators with a side effect, same shit, different day, every day, yes, it's the same. Don't underestimate, I incinerate all haters on my name. I formulate the recipe that I speak, fabricate the fame, staying stuck in disarray. I may have enslaved all the fans in day grade, still steady taking leaps of faith, just a number with a name, trying to get paid. It never ends, I'm never put to shame.
Whoa, freezing up, I be chillin', ice cold, frostbite, frostbitten, like it's Kimmels in the village. Better stand up if you sitting, these bricks I be shitting. The blood is dripping, I'm about to sip it. Suck your life dry till you're dead and lift it. I'm Dracula's kid, no kidding. Fuck all that gossiping, fuck all that critics. These drugs on my dick and I'm fading addicted with what I betitted. I'm a contradiction, how I contradicted. I'm such hypocritic, such a cynic, eating the fakers like I'm at the picnic. Most of them have their own dispositions, being out your thoughts, an ethical mission. This ain't the conscious, this ain't the completion. You got a ticket to my next edition. Most of this was made to sound like fiction. What I have to say, so it's fiction. Shippery, turn this up before you start making dishes. Better OB, better listen. Need a priest for the pagans. Bad vibes, a snare grown with no the beeping. From many of the minute beat, I'm about to christen. I like to think I'm on my own, that think to get at a quark kissed. I'm about to quit. Suck it, I'm whole like quicksand. You'll be sick and then think about people in the deepest belief. I'm believing to say the reason I'm spitting up the sequels. It's because of Jesus. So when I repeat this, defend just they will understand the meaning. Even the weak ones will complete the sieves and recognize my uniqueness. With a two-click, with a pedigree, so going to feed it. I'm so concentrated, I'm the ups and knees. It's sorry, wish I'm a leader. Until letting the beats just lick a grievance. I'm a creature, just like a heathen. I'm just like the high in the league. Fucking tiger, good as a lion in the ND. Will probably fucking need at you. These fakes will get cut down like the weeds that I had. Just weed. My ripper, they catching no people say these me. I go further than anyone else who ever proceeded. I know this rap game don't even need me. Who needs it anyway? There will just spin the sheep and pot on top of itself. It's steadily heaping through the peephole that I'm peeping. I get it in the same in the future that will be super persuaded. Without a limbs, still is depleted. Elegance are coming closer to living on every humanity. I can feel it and I can numbers to it. Am I in agreement with gimmick with else who was speaking? Predicted the pickers that can use ability. Godless, can you believe it? The people are letting like sheep hidden in the dark that are watching the sequel of the future. You're mine. I can almost read it like I can almost see it. What the future holds is something thinking in the knee seat. Peggy got his thinking different killer. Why the method I be sheeping? That's actually what I'm speaking. Hey, don't second it and don't debate it. There's not a single disagreement. The process of first station is going on to the next phases of stages. The elite has become courageous because soon we will all be living on space stations. Not to forget that there's Alipines in different places without leaving the traces. This serve is the biggest oasis. Now the entire basis of existing has been priorities just to face it. It's time to elevate the mind states and keep your thoughts steadily changing. Open your mind up to the possibility that everything you could ever mind that will soon be up in your grave. crisis. Missions will slowly take over the world. Niggas gaps fully the women will rise up in time, just follow the signs. Yo, check, cause you must always realize we need a unified underneath the empty world like it's overnight, living though this blight. Each day we're reaching higher heights. At the same time, there's chemicals in states. It's about to be cool people without having any taste, so it smells so fragrance. When shit hits the fan with Ava's left is what I'm keeping. Just you walking around sleeping. Work with people from you down sleeping. Working to the simulation that you've been dreaming. And always so attend, live up and succeeded. Not a battle, brag, or boost you, so beat you, instead if I beat it. I don't care if you're busy. Your stupidity steady, been feeding. Slicing the beat up with buzz that will make it bleed. I'm a machine with it coming through what the fuck I'm speaking. Even fake is the main language in the maze, even BB. I delete speeches, nigga so deviant. I spit it with it vicious. Yo, you better mind your when you is miss. This ain't nothing with the British. Yo, my blood is raw when they call them pick a Aradon to prison. You better count your blessings before you make any wishes. I'm spliffing the shit fist to the blacklist and I'm flipping the simplest. I go fast in the Isaac. I'm making a little addicted, making this money. I should be making a killing. I bring any title whenever ever unpleasant. I don't give a fuck about who you be kissing. You're about to witness this vision. That I back up against some bigger to my indie, but you even need in the region of a vision. These bars of fusion. You got that in the fusion, so papyrotic. Goddamn, I'm so elected. I'm so disgusting and I'm so cool. So I say fuck all the bitches. Said it anytime I'm about to leave you sickin'. With a sickness you can picture, I need the illest. Take a medicine like how I'm sifting. Stop devastating just to make them inquisition. Make the decision, I spit with precision. I'm not the magician. You bet some easy and two dope, but without some vision. Yeah, I think I'm holes in the beat, but you can beat the ghost in the beat, but I think the ghost in the beat, but I think the ghost in the beat. No debating the beat, the pain, the blame, no mistaking the aim, brother, back it out of blockade. It's so invites like an invasion. I rise, I walk away, getting punctuation in this statements. Fuck, being famous, I'm too faded. I keep it basic, filling every rig in all spaces in these spaces. Listen to the playlist, spraying metrics, little head trick. So fucking and spit the name is greatest. That the name is speaking, Danny Day is so contagious. Viral verb is said to fight, it's so tenacious and so tenacious. You better repent your ways, just allow a wave of change. People bringing many days of faith, every day yes is the same. Try living for Christ's sake with a mind that's full of thoughts I contain. Riddled with a devilish mind state, I make progressive change. Don't forget Sebastian is my name. I'm a fucking bastard, licks a bait in a cage. So fucking ratchet like a savage, so contagious. How I spray this viral virus, so it spreads to the highest, to the benevolent and to the tyrants. Do you expect me to be lying? I'm so defiant, fuck a diet. I'm about to try and bit of science, science staying quiet, like I'm about to one inside. Get it, formulated, serenaded, aggravated, separated, translated, automated, frustrated, words they fabricated, correlated, irritated, who's irritated, nauseated, saturated, don't underestimate the underestimated, listen to how I orchestrate the orchestrated, no debating, the pain, the blatant, I'm mistaken, the A-rated, bring it out of blockade, so with life like an invasion, I rise, I walk away, and punctuation, this statements, fuck, being famous, I'm too faded, I keep it basic, filling every ring in all spaces, in the spaces, listen to the playlist, spray your matrix, little head. So fucking in the spit, the name is great as day, the name. In a backstabber or try to never burn bridges, and when I explode, never leave a trace or a dent or crater. Try not to be an aggravation or an aggravator. Don't know which way is even safer. Keep my mind stay in the positive, in my mind never stay the same. Always be a progressive thinker and changer and stay single-minded. And with a straight path forward at the speed of light and speed of sound, burning holes like a ray beam on laser. While living in the devil's playground, forced to play games, but never become a game player. We're only a straight-up individual, people recognize and respect. Nothing more, nothing less. If I've been shitty before, I'm aware, and I'm always trying to get better and become more than I was before, to one day be even greater than anything that's lame, but never be an upstager. Moving fast enough, someone sober would still see a tracer. Always on the clock, traveling through time. That I consider myself a time phaser, passing through many phases and accelerating my mind state and motivate others without being an icebreaker or ever being degenerating grader or situation escalator. Progressive forward movement, ignition or an accelerator. If I'm gonna be talking, just know me as a talk, and don't ask me why I'm always so talky, because I've already talked so much that you have to be talkative, but don't talk over who's talking back, or talk it up so much that you gotta talk it back down just to talk it over to what's now. Talking about the past and now talking about the moment and our future, and talk it out and talk the truth and talk the facts. I'm talking about how we talk to each other and how we talk to ourselves, and how we talk or we talk, and the ones who talk shit or talk smack or talk back. But everyone knows that if he's taught the talk, you gotta come to walk, and talk isn't just talk if he's talking about what someone talks. So talk is talking. If it isn't druidry, it's just another leap of faith, or even a lunge, or as simple as a jump, or even a hop. Talk is just talk if it's not being used to wreak havoc on the livelihood and the people we care about, or know, or seen, or watch, already have, or one had, or got. And you could say we had the freedom of speech for saying, talk about whatever, and talk is cheap, but talking isn't free. Staying
and froggy and have fun, but stay way safer while tripping as a lover, not a hater. Open-minded enough to not be a debater or follower. Always help lead the leader and take charge in my own demeanors. Always as a soul seeker, like a guru, but not a preacher. Will always be a student and will try to be a good teacher and try not to be a prude and never a teaser. Will always try to make sure everyone I care about is content. Never trying to impress, but still be somewhat of a people pleaser.
I am the monster, so it is abominable, just like atrocity. Oh, but this monster can be spoken a lot of ably sped up to be audible. And no one to hear the words audibly, how I speak it clearly, getting faster with a velocity. A detriment and pedigree to getting far beyond what any other topic holds. With the speed, how I speak consistent and consider it constant. It's quick with that whiplash and bad shit. Just to babble it past to unload the ammo with that I be really fast. Literally like it's just survival virus. Disease of the mind and the mindless. So infectious inside them, it's so infectious inside. If you're interested, invest in them. Just the brains of the people who don't take the time to understand how the atmosphere has changed. We burnt a hole in it, and we're not having what is that in reaction to the climate that we would imagine. It's kinda funny, but it never made sense. I'm not about to question or even ask it. I'm just going with the flow, cause this shit is literally about to go batshit. As long as you go with the flow, while it's doing that body bit backspin. Jumping all over the beat, just like I'm acrobatic. Literally free running this at Parker. How I'm lyrically backflipping this track list. So crazy, I'm so mental that madness and rage that I release. Literally inside, every single one adds instrumentation. My cognitive discipline, scene of ability, yet the quickness make me steadily moving a little bit more than what is faster. How I increase the pace of muscle memory, how I synchronize to the beat with the synchronicity that literally demonstrates my versatility. That's effective at how it raps around the bass kick in this weird. A fiend any more greater than we could get close enough to line up and compare it with what is desired enough to mind's eye to see it visibly been torn up enough to say that it's been ripped up more than complete. There's no time to waste, and you shouldn't skip the steps that need to be taken. There's not really much that you can really skip. Got a lot of work to do before we can take a break, and there's so much more work to do after that before we can take any days off or even relax or even kick back and try to find any sense in the things that I've been making. Predestinate, manifest destiny, literally, inevitably in the making. We're literally making our own paths, but making our own choices of free will. But a free thought in a free world that we literally treat ourselves as we're slaves to the devices and all the things that trick us and program us and make us behave how they want us to behave and make us think the thoughts they want us to think and thoughts that they want to be sunk and thinking yawn deep in your deepest recess of unattained and untapped potential that could literally lead you to greatness. I've literally let out, released all the negativity, cause now I'm absorbing all of the energies of synergy. Yeah, the symbiotic, never stopping, always staying on the move. I'm staying constant. I am not the smartest, I am not the greatest, I am not a prodigy, don't even consider me a prophet. I call myself an employee of God, but sometimes I literally feel like I work for God. So I guess you could say I'm an employee of God. Literally, I'd rather only do the things that He wants me to do. So if He wants me to make a message or song about what went wrong, then I'm probably gonna make a message or song about what went wrong. Why did it happen so quick, or what did you expect to not take so long? And then what the fuck happened, and what we did wrong, and how we could have changed our minds, and how we could have changed our thoughts. Maybe try to prevent it, but it's too late for the shit. We're not even on the clock, we're so far past where we belong. Don't you think it's a little bit crazy?
Gnostic, quibby, nonsense and nauseousness. Don't buy rasky or quick and get it with a little bit more. No hush it, virus, no sickness. It's a quick discussion to the end user. Dust gets flat or squash it, ramp it, then it double it. Double lace the double plate deliberate or debilitated. That much is bug and brisket, acid and punch it. You can see it quack and tough, I'm tripping up, but nothing comes close to the compass. Consult your consultant, it's a bit redundant, but don't be reluctant. Cluttered, clustered, full of consumption, disaster, filter, perpetuation of propulsions, engines. Fire off without erupted, destruction, horrific, the facts of habitualized, confronted, initialized corruption of buzzers with bust and blazing these bastards of break a buffle, pummel them with damage. A dozen bakers, batch of freaking pasta, pigeon buckers, no Kentucky. Yes, no, yes it doesn't, yes it doesn't, yes it doesn't. What is the English? Are you from L? Yup, okay, what? Drop it, pick it up, no nonsense, don't be slobbish. Picture, put you, then spin hop. Don't spit, catch and cool, wait, time's up. It's time to play, it's non-stop, revolving around us. Yep, cough, breathe it in slow, exhale what you got, okay? It's time, what, wait, why, fine, okay, hella high, what, where, when, why, never mind, just take a second. Here's your mind, this piece is yours and the chunks of mine. Have to protect all our future, mind, wave, mega mind. If gameplay, we survive, gotta check points and quickly redesign what they gave up aboard them and left themselves without any time, no minutes or slippers. It's the coast of the facts they made for themselves, even if true or not, just to make sense. That information that I provide, if just smoking mirrors, either way, combined, it's just a lot, say to us. You know what to say? 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 You know what say, tougher than a crabby if stuck by mouthy. It repeats and sells many times before you'd ever read these corrections. Display the ship, the containers that blown away just like emotion. More than it's so, it becomes that, the combustion. You take me as contestant, referees more than what you want. They're more than your thoughts, you're a lot of something, don't even touch. To have a second, gets the excitement that builds up. They literally pass your walls built up. You can only whimper and whine about how you can make a clean shot. You're like needles that tip breaks, like skin away and now yourself.
This
just beyond your conscious realizations of
what's been accustomed. You can have it more than what's to have it. Just to flash it and harass it, pass it, more just to grab it, grip it to grab it, rip it to hit or rap it. This is shit talk unleashed that is havoc alongside chaos with the mayhem. However, what happened? Make the hairs on your arms stand. Don't raise any alarms. Don't even get bamboozled. Started to count in words of deceivers, almost intrusive, like some kind of other overly pounding. Then compared to feeling ASCII odors or smells. It's got a taste like no other left as it is pungent. Dasky sounds great, grippy, too gavel, too flumpy, gin bumpy, greasy, too grubby. Brush it, too grunge with explosion and expand it, too expose and expound it. Grab it, too hunger, licorice, trample and has it. Tough it, too ticker, catastrophic, trip it, comment upon us, tax it, then tag it, rip it, grab it, rolling with Slippy. It's got it, bitch. Sloppy, Tim Jody, bitter too slippy, copy the rippy, to walk it, Timothy, tacky, tip open, flashy, beepy, bob, been tribal, toxic. You can see the conclusion, so concussive enough to be honest. It's obvious, it's orient as the percussion drums. What's thumping? Slovenly solution of a ruckus, habit. What is what weapons of it? Eroded master puzzle. Look it, plug it, plate, or rack 'em up and toughen. Allegedly or not, it's more than what is it. Distractor of any derivative, but distracted crashes, crittering, critical bashing, better of exactness, modern of slacker. It's have much more to what you have with give him the better.
I'm a machine with the automated technique, with the pedigree. You blasphemy past what is free to hide and seek. With the cash I will keep beyond the blood that you will bleed. I'm speaking my speech, louder getting it audibly. Consistent, I be spitting constantly. I'm such a monstrosity, pedigrees of a prodigy. Nothing ever stopping me, better remember life is more than a commodity. I'm spitting this shit blatant and it's such an obvious masterpiece. Fuck this vocal formalities. These haters only talking about a gossipy. Every word I speak is such a travesty. Sentences made up of many personalities. My brain is left as an anomaly. Commonly the rocket speed will buzz past your head with such felicity. Smoking on my broccoli, cough, sneeze. Better not puke, these bars decompose like rotten meat. Just a fucking oddity, getting carried away just like the Odyssey. So fuck all the fuckers in the wannabes. Got a vocal agility, so physically and mentally speaking, epiphanies of ability, breaking dead bars just like a 10 on me. So ambitiously, these words are what I'm down by the ton. If this is what you want, then this is what you got. I'm a machine, I'm a fucking robot, so non-stop. My eyes are about to crisscross, spitting the rap, living the Babylon. I'm a celibate, lyrical underdog, will have undergone to bring along. I will foregone any unorthodox just to correspond at a nonchalant. I'm the highest AT, what I am boss, so moronic, like a stove and savant. Every time it's cosmic, how I talk, blowing up the cowards in cause we're almost at it. Haters know it's see you later, alligator full of power, soaking up the out projects. I'm getting super summer full of flavors, you know the rest is what I said to say to what I've spread alongside the bread. These words are part of my intellect. What did you expect? Powerhouse until my death, nothing more, nothing less. This is so evident, rolling down the quickest hit. Double slanted dreads, have a fistful of the fabric wrist, and I live it, spitting fluid and kid. Flapping dialects, so intricate, getting the shit that made the simplest. I'm so vegetated and rebellious, so that I consider what's to the scene to it. I'm so vegetated and liquid, I used to shoot up barbecues. In fact, it was delicate. I'm sicker than the sickening, getting sick up people's in this ministry review stuck. So it's a bit of mission, let's hold it up if you're on the hit list. Holding, getting goaded with a bunch of folding. The benefits of what I speak on money part, like if it is so obscene, I'm constantly spitting with a tick lick beyond the bars of a pedigree. From what I speak is beyond the mind states of a mindset. I'm rapping what I achieve, incredibly you couldn't get past me, no retreat, no escape from the beast, like a heather with audacity. Number 86669 is the numerous at a masterpiece. Speak of bohemian, about to be feasting on the flesh of Jesus. I'm impeccably how I succeed and what I'm reaping deep into the deepest out of reach is a blasphemy. Throw out the worst out of worst into the trash heap. I ain't keeping a clean hygiene with a steady routine. Too comatose, the thought so deadly. Don't try to come at me, I will not compete, I'm never ready. I lay it flat out like ebony, I increase too. What is between? You dreadfully come to a halt to redeem what you believe, to the deceit, to who you deceive. Fucking demons about to be released. Statements of decree, receive the grace I achieved. Comprehension of what you perceive, it's becoming more than unique. Leaving fakers stuck in fascination, how I intrigue your mindless thoughts that will leak from your ears all the way to your feet. Who the fuck give two shits about my self-esteem? Fuck what you believe, I'm moving low, aim more than full speed, ahead by the steam. I let money, mini coagulate them, blood thicker than mud. Never cut the rust from the kind of fucker slut. Intestines like a gut, no contestants, not enough. Send a pace to display like AT Elite. I sustain a solid physique with no defeat. Rapping constant like machine, leaving all the rap stuck, obsolete. Finesse and grace with a pedigree, never separately. I'm spitting with expertise, better be heavenly. Got a recipe for the remedy, ignition to the kerosene. Wash your mouth out like Listerine, spitting fluid, dropping bars like LSD. It was meant to be, no opponents, scores on the board. Call the referee like traffic, I interweave, you can feign, I intervene. Fuck any fuckers that wanna be so temperamentally stable. Hold you by the ankle, sequence at the speed, so elite, suffering extreme fatigue by the amphetamines, leak a fame from the streets. Spitting so obnoxious, spitting so obscene. Fuck the gossip, all my enemies stuck in a toss-up. I decree, make a motherfucker scream. Bloody murder, what I repeat.
hotter than the heat. That can decompose your extremities, freezing up frostbite, get you frozen by the frost hits. How the convexity steadily drops a potent dosage, freezing up focus. Step a city with a technique, at a supreme, at a beast. Put your ass to sleep, let you have a vivid dream. Genetically modified to eat the hatred and greed. No disgraces, no the single shame left inside the matrix. At an intensity, your degrees. You better call your police. What I believe is what you receive. Nothing up my sleeve when I speak out of speech. Lyrical bars bouncing like a trampoline. This my specialty. I'm spitting lyrical weaponry, stamina so consistently, especially different. Never allegedly accused of things I didn't do. I'm spitting most heavily. You can call me toxic truth. Spraying bars past the bars of centigrade endlessly. Sicker than leprosy, sicker than disease. Can't help you with the jealousy while you follow my legacy. So recklessly possessed by ghosts, I'm controlled by different entities. Dropping LSD, I'm popping ecstasy. Lick a tag team, but it's only me. Got bad habits, how I fuck a masquerade profanity. One of us underneath the track, this is your destiny. I never agree to the vaccine. I'm so infected, so contagious, leave you stuck waiting in quarantine. You can smell the bodies that can help us leave. COVID's such a tragedy, a fucking travesty. I'm rushing through this game like a buffalo stampede. The world has been nothing pieces like catastrophe. I be connecting sentences like a centipede with a mastery, breaking the broken density. Never breathing without the gravity. Add a situation to my mentality. Can you feel the serenity with the empathy? I inseminate the track into the pregnancy. It's conceived, can you comprehend phonetically what I breathe? Not about to mislead the formalities. These bars fit together like a masterpiece of oblique. I'm spitting rapidly, better get a strategy before you lose your mind.
What is happening? Shit that I go the hardest when I trap it. I trap out when I'm trapping. I trap it, been the truth to tab it like these phones every time like they be sapping. I pile it up, hold up, pile up these garbage bags on top of themselves. They be all up in the scrap heap of a junkyard of a junk pile of a bunch of garbage bags. That be tightly stacked, heavy packing, compacted. They literally piled the stacks so high on top of themselves, on top of each other, so that it's gotten to the point that they literally about to tip over. They literally about to fall over. How they be about to be breaking open all over the place, making the place a lot more trashy with all this garbage, a little bits of debris, all the odds and ends, all of these pieces of this and that'll be flying all over the place. Literally garbage will be covering the ground without their own waste. It's sad how wasteful every day that all this precious food and material they be wasting. It's like a work of art, it just requires your patience and a little practice. Everything always comes from a start. Everything always came from a start. Cosmic dust, blip it, black and trip it, stack it, drip, drastic fluid, fluent fashion, script and scratch it, back to batch of many bags of cups to crack it, breathe and blow the smoke that comes in massive clouds of smoke floating around. We tend to be stuck and stagnant, bipple the baffle, crackers. How I baffle them, spitting that crack talk, little crack rocks and pipe full of arrows. So ganja more green than what is not if I'm about to pop. Squish it flat until it's squashed. Triple the taggy, hack it the hacky, shapping the lips of what whoever's tapping. Tap it how they tap it just to listen. Never reacting, never slipping. I only get sloppy. Weasel pungent, that smells obnoxious and the chemicals well increase what I be stacking. Yeah, if it's the same words, he didn't try to be considerate. To the speed at it, sound at as quick as shit. Flipping up and flapping, I be flipping it with these, I be smacking. Flatten out the patterns, this it comes to scrap it straight from out the insanity that I release when I allow the madness. I'm such a mammoth. Any other way, I just couldn't have it. Got more than a few of them ideas that every day I always gotta practice. Yeah, the deuce I be told is that I'm afflicted with a few bad habits. Yeah, nothing too crazy, nothing too drastic. Any stragglers will be like scavenging like trash cans of a trash heap. The garbage getting stacked and piling up, how it's packed in. That scrap heap, that junkyard, that garbage dump. If it sound like trash, it's cause I spit the garbage talk. I'm always spitting real talk. No, my raps I make them make it sound trashy. The point in trying to ask me, cause I'm not telling you anything past the point of chain reacting. Scribbling the chicken scratch and babbling the words like it's gibberish, except I'm speaking something dope as fuck. I never try to be overly charismatic, and I don't wanna make a wasteland burn the flames as if I'm in a tie book of matches and become the what is only dust and ashes in a short amount of time. The aloe, the sickest of the ones who be sick of getting pissed off. I'm snapping, having a conniption fit. I'm flexible like I'm elastic. Yeah. I shape around what the track is. Yeah, the shape can take many forms. There's not one that I can say with an exactness. I'm taking shape in whatever shape I take. Just know I'm rapping that dope shit like crack blast. You gotta breathe it in, gotta hold it back just to make it ring and just to make it last. Crank it up, then take it up a notch past the bar that's been set to stop me from accelerating past the trippy trappy like these lips to be flappy, flipping and flapping. Rappers throwing a havoc. I spit it so exact. I'm always on the snare, so exactly what's all this mayhem when I'm rapping. And vocal boulders that I be smashing, just take it with fatter shit that gets me happy.
Yeah, filling up the testaments that I made in the biggest states. Ay, every inch of them are getting closer to kingdom I've forsaken. Living wicked every second to the minute, sick of the sickest. Not a single limit on the amount of victims on this hit list. Parasitic, so afflicted, so possessed by the ghost. The repetition so repeated, start rotated in rotation every season. Deeper than the deepest, I'm releasing demons. Spiritual cohesion, little pieces by little pieces. All together, make a reason, be unbelieving. I'm praising in Jesus like a heathen. To the creature, a behemoth. Didn't think it, they need it. Better obey the legion. How they any Christ? Soon to come is Jesus. Like a thief in the night, need a fucking priestess. Need this light, breathing up the smoke to increase it. Ain't no coming flow. Vocal boulders over the microphone. I'm all across the globe. I even sweat, even when it snows. I'm melting up the ice, just to blow the smoke. Blow the smoke is slow, freezing up. I'm about to get your front your rows. Don't choke on the dope smoke coming from your throat. Leaking out your nose, about to get your mind blown. Concentrated, putting dose. Focus what you know. Possessed by the ghost, eyes blacker than the crow. Cooking human flesh inside the stove. Arrow the heart with a stone through the dome. Producing mixtape with a telephone. One left alone to end the Christ the road. So many people that they say be another milestone. Body stacking rows, decompose, to decay, COVID overdose, suffocate the global hope. Jesus was always be the first to know. Slide the deaconine, slide the pope. I'm already hanging by the rope. I'm just a body left to right and slowly decompose. Brainless, profit, I be never stopping. So polluted by the toxic, fuck the gossip. Fill my head with all the knowledge spoken. Speaking how I talk it, the end is coming closer. You cannot even stop it. No way to escape the world we created. For such a living hell, my soul I didn't sell. I'm over the world. I'm about to ring your bell. Global woman, deadly bees, out the swimming pathogens released from the ground beneath the feet, the unseen, out the unforeseen. Lyrically mutilated, the ligaments by the instruments of the machine. I repeat the ways of the beast, the vocalist is English display by the hours of the feet. Speaker will speak in every speech, I defeat the weak. I'm eating up the cowards, breathing what I breathe.
Double the words and back. If you understood it, even if you couldn't, you could get it. Someone less than what you wouldn't if you couldn't. You one didn't know you'd have it, but you're more than crucial time placement. A voice been taken in the abstracts of life, and what's the basics and what's the adjacent and what's the definition. I leave another fuckers pushing focus in for the simple against the next, killing up the competition. This and difference is different when I spit it. Still, it's a precision, sitting this is divinity, bringing invention instead of feeling all the insolence of what's equivalent by the vivid rhyme of the discipline, sick and sick of the sickness of burying the point is what is the German condition when I give a can nail it in the session and mission to the different and listen to the people feeling the rhythm. So when I spit in the sentence and the tenth of us ready, give a range, just taking no part to the innocence that a bigamous. So ridiculous explanation of the rhythm of the rhythm written sick of the sickest into giving you better listen. Take it how I take another begging medicine. Can't mistake up, you better listen to the major suffocating by the toxic conversation. Starting a flame as a solid, not a single sign formulating. Got you to the nonsense. Question to make destination. Look at leaving figures, let them fascinated. Fascination, valve virus. So contagious, so obnoxious. Some are psychopathic. Straight up, I'm psychotic. Listen to the erotic. Run away, profit. Fuck the gossip. Not ashamed of my disgraces. I am talking, not ashamed for the hatred. So outrageous and robotic. Now I'm displaying greatness and it's almost time to face it. No mistaking the placements of the statements. So contagious.
Contortion at the same time, techno, but let go. Slow and let it devise was morphine. Much more than that in a parking, tipping, trip, trapping, portion, for restoring, forbid, portion, toured at the same time. Clubs and dogs towards Thornton, toot tag, bomb, beats literally, but the sound out the mouth. Words literally made the sound profound at the same time. Move through a conclusive. More than what's to do, you can see the prove it, more than prove it. So what's more improvement is that which is the like the virgin coder to the holders, Perkins, brackets, freaking. Supposed to the tip and tap into it again and again, it turns it into a rap music. It's very cool. At the same time, I ain't making money, I ain't trying to progress in any higher statue lifestyles. I'm just basic, down to earth. At the same time, bouncing, pain bouncing, banging, bomb, jump, ding, deck, ding, dong, being back, being up, tip, tap, tick, tock, trip. Even if it's not perfect, this sounds more than enough. It's just lyrics, more than what's enough to get you more than what's up. At the same time, it doesn't have to sound the greatest, it just has to sound enough to be put together and placed in different places. To sound erotic enough to make the equations of your mind's eye pop out to conversations that go beyond the elevated elevations of your mind's thought to keep the processes of processations. At the same time, just keep your eyes open, you can just keep them shut. It wouldn't matter how much time it took just to get a pun. They make himself basic, more than basic frustrations. Hyper-elevated, hyper-penetrated, specific observations. Observation, obligations, obligatios that equally place it back to observation. At the same time, bitch, you're from outer space. Let them bounce around inside your thoughts, inside your brain. Run a rock in the middle of the void of a place called space. How do you say, how do you know, how do you stay, and how they get break? And then maybe take the parts apart and bring together again about the past persuasions. At the same time, these are just beautiful thoughts and ideas for the past qualification. Bitch, back to basic. Even if you sound drastic, gotta keep it in case with bump up, bang bang, bump ting tang, walla walla bang bang, bang bang, literally pop exploding, go off visually doesn't make literally.
Run away farther from this place, from like David Cage. I'm showing fangs, breaking the bars. What the fuck I say? I dominate fakes with a full page. I conversate while I explain exactly what the fuck I made. I'm so faded, about to fade away. I urinate tidal waves, the floodgates could hold back this devastation. I create the desert when I spraying hurricanes to blow back the cowards and the fakes. I'm so irate, so mundane. To the illustrate what I display to say the way a motherfucker bangs. You can see with your mind, I'm not the same. I become what I became and demonstrate. Just like a heavyweight, I eradicate any fakes from the dead of yesterday. But what I say, I invade your thoughts to reshape. Rearrange your brain to disseminate. They leave you stuck in disarray. I suffocate a page of weight. Motherfuckers better get up out of the way. No way to running high, no way to escape. I enslave they thoughts inside their brain. I captivate the fakes without a name. Vibe depictions as bitches dead. I paint looking like this stain. You can never remove or change. No weapons left to intimidate. Steady blade and focus how I concentrate on past the bars disintegrate. I orchestrate to conversate what the fuck I made. I dictate the heads of fakes afraid. I celebrate a mind state over the airwaves. I fascinate the fakes left amazed. I fabricate what the fuck I say. Do statements made. It's too a fuck I chase. Got a designated cash rate. Gold fangs, rain wave, penetrate the flesh of slaves. Drink their blood till they pass away. Do you know the taste or ever watch blood cold blade? I can sense some misplaced sense of hate. I never hesitate to say what the fuck I have to say. Lyrics so unsafe. I lyrically suffocate the fakes. I take their breath away. Eating up butter, fakes. Eating up butter fakes. Eating up butter fakes. Eating up butter fakes. See the butter fakes. She the butterface, she the butterface.
Eat another fakes like pancakes with a side of eggs, a piece of steak on a cold plate. On a Sunday, I'm not ashamed, you better not face the goodness that I spray. There is no mistake in how I made it awake, and I'm risen a beast like behemoth about the grave. Lyrically cutting through you like a switchblade to your dismay. How I obligate the face to say something they wish they could erase. I eat them up like a cupcake with no complaints. Lyrically shoving bodies in a suitcase for formulated rage. I say instead to take away the pain and break away true faith. Nothing's ever great. What the fuck I said is what the fuck I say. I will not display with no debate and a fucking cheapskate. All this rappers sound the same, no mistake wise if I'm out there. Elevator mind state, bottom one takes two. Regulate the face, two let us stray. Living stuck in disarray. I'm about to navigate the landscape, then cut away to the escapade. Like a flow when I said I want to levitate. So I really coming soon, we show me wake. I'm being so unsafe. I didn't stands the way like the lyric. Someone said I like a thing, I never really suffocate the face. I take the breath away, eating up the face, eating up the face like pancakes with a side of eggs, a pace of steak on a cold plate on a Sunday. I'm not ashamed, you better not deface the greatness that I sprayed. There is no stake in how I made it. Awaken, I'm risen a beast like Muhammad up out the grave. Lyrically cutting through you like a switchblade to your dismay. How I obligate the fakes to say something they wish they could erase. I eat them up like a cupcake with no complaints. Lyrically shoving bodies in a suitcase. I formulate through rage. I say instead of take away the pain, liberate to a fate, nothing. What the fuck I say? I would not display with no debate and a fucking cheapskate. All these rappers sounds the same, no mistake. Why serve them at it? Elevate the mind state, power undertakes to regulate the face, to clear the stray. If you're stuck in disarray, I'm about to navigate the landscape, then cut away to the escapade. Liquid flu with an automatic that never change. I'm a renegade, so inhuman. What I convey is so insane. Follow these masquerade, I contain whatever drug I take. Not a single trace will ever remain. Stacking up the bodies left in a wake of COVID, and each day we reach the high milestone. To this day, left me need to brave the family full of grave. The world is gone to waste. The days are limited, but that could change. If you can't tolerate the game, then you can quit just like a fake. Yeah, just like a grape, then replace it with the natural ray. It's clearly not the same. What's all the same? These streets will never change. You know where the fame, so anytime they get paid. If you wanna know what I'm thinking, to eat a cake made out of human brain, you must be pretty shameless without a shame. At the same time, the law needs somebody to blame, so it's done in secret every day. The ooh get his naysayers I couldn't name. I don't know them anywhere. If they don't exist now, then there was someday. You better pity. There's no point in relaxing. Sick of damn crackheads. I be blasting. I'm past the start. I'm past the grade. I'm past the chart. I'm past the weight. Ratchet bastard. Babering with the gibber and jabber. Serrated edges that are sharp enough to cut through. I'm sure it's glad he just to sink into anything that has come to pass. He tripping just a jack of flipping around the back. He puts on the gas pedal going faster than what is fasting. I'm instantaneously reacting. Don't need an audience or remember one to be clapping. So don't get clappy. Tangy but sweet. Turn up the heat and smoke the weed until there's no timber ashes left on the floor. Making the ground look dirty cause it's getting ashy. Frickin' to lift it. It's shaped up, shaped it. Picking up, I'm laying down. Fuck staying silent. Don't expect my voice to quiet down. You're gonna have to gag me. Crank it to the crackle and habits past the angles of insertion. Moving faster than the words that I get loud. Skedaddle to this Lucas, I'm always hacking leak drums. I bang a modern rhythm that is booming more than what it is when it's bappy. Like picked apart, broken to pieces. Little debris of conventions. Every time they crumble to dust. How these bars I be smashing. Listen to packy words made to be crazy and sound a lot more than what is wacky. Insane on every crack beat. I'm an artist of trapping out and spitting the liquid. How I be splashy, splish the drip drop splashing. Sip the big D rock, then swallow the bent glop. Then at the bars are the hardest. Riff raff for the sticky words. I simply be jotty, writing down anything that proves that nothing even gonna stop me. I'm so much greedious, just like the beast how I'll get. Talk to them, no bragging, they're boasting about anything that happens before. But I have my stiff or car be stretched and spread across the moment. My voice and the sound that be scratchy. Just to let it take form in the many ways that what's been shown. Measure that shit with the snippets, make the big vision, best edition, this shit, break a breath, brother, grab it, picking up the habit, beast attacking me. I'm so mysterious, just like the beast, how I be talking, except I'm not bragging or boasting about anything that happens before I pan my sip of coffee. Stretches spread across the moment, my voice tend to sound a bit scratchy. Just to let it take form in the many ways of what's been shown. Fashion, crushing, chases, snippet, snapping, break it, crushing, crap it, rapper. La, pass it, pass with past it, past the S shit, past this shit, trapped it, clippity, clap it, and clap it, cracks and crevices, never boast it, never brag it, split it, splash it, squish it, gas in the gas, get gasoline, ask them, gassed up, gas jabber the jacket, grab it, match it with gasping, left gasping if I'm lagging, I'm lacking, tapping, the strapping, heckling, hack it, pepper, that the devil's hazardous, been happen, the crack, drop it, pick it back, and drop it, pick it up, hold it, take it, keep it, let it go, breathe it in, blow it out, smoke it up, smoke it in, smoke it out, smoke it with, smoke it out, smoke it in, smoke it in, took it up, below it in, spread the span, expand, think expands, come man, upset, spit up, spinning up, spinning out, spinning it, throwing up, throw it up, look it up, I chuck it up, puking in there and throw it up, puking and throw a rhythm with this rotten to a round, rapper,
rapid, got a rapid, rapid, happy, be tippy traffic, trippy traffic, trash it, trashed out, catch 'em watch it, jibber, 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 just watch it, you jibber, the jibber, 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 and happy, stick it, stack it, lost it, blast it, bang it, pound it, pump it, dump it, bounce it, something, fountain, pump it, and taking fraction, track, take a static axis, added in addition, I've been subtracted, added, not at all, flashing, flashy, lash, saturation, and a ratio, a radio reaction, rapid, step, a letter, day, shimmering, you was grabbing, gribble, happen, grab it, dribble, and dribble, napping, tissue, keep a flattery, sniffing, and snatch a snake, snacking, and passing, ramble it, grab it, bitty body bash it, crazy fucking havoc, scramble it, scrap it, never cashing, only smoking up that crack it, I was smoke like an addict, gag it, fiddling, gasping, grip, grab it, grabbing with growth, feet down, what is up, imagine, rumbling, clasping, mumbling, cracking, if I can lack and last and mark and match you.
Listen to it explicit, condition of exposition. All a Cooper expedition, not your Grison beta. Listen, hold you like a prison. Hit it with the sight, with the vision. Even if you couldn't, you have it by the stiffin'. Look at just the right way, it'll listen, find out how you got it when it's driven. Double bill and dosage, while they were griffin.
Bang, bang, calm, double number, dang up, sound round by round, number of the sound, dope.
What about if you do what I'm with them and you could take a bounce? You could get it by the you could get it by the punch, how get it bound with them, you could take it by the, you know what I'm saying, you could take it by the bounce, you could get it bound, you could get it by the sound, you could get it by the bounce, you could get it all around, you could buy the number of the time, never take it, then it didn't matter because you know what I'm saying, if you had that couple claim, but then when I'm doing school, it's fluid, losing, is induced to the doofy. Follow yourself and not do what matter, cause we're coming from the top to the top of the crispy. Let's be every night in a retreat. We didn't need to take you in trippy. Take it to watch trippy. And you can get it in the inner tipping.
Mother of God, motherfuck which one is different. It wouldn't matter unless you can pound it. Bother what you got, sound found. Whether did it make a bounce, so it never matter. Hold it, you can see it matter smoother and was bullshit. You can see the how you have it, but it doesn't matter. It's made by the song. Take it, tell it, understand it, but it's wrong. You can see it, then maybe get the other songs are made by the bounce. Big bang, ding, 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 dong, ting, 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 willa, willa, bang, bang, rip, ring, bada, bada, bring, party, frank, tabba, 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 ding, tabba, 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 swing, bling, ding, ding, bang, bring, brung, ting, dong. What the brain, ding, you. What the be frank, you can bet the kind, we go compete it, double, and the mother digger, put your blended vision brain with big bang, boom, big bang, bing, bang, bing, bong, ting, tang, ting, tong. Most dope, this literally greater than you know with these bars. If they show it, definitely the shit is got more than you know. Passing rickety, Timothy, don't peace, don't tacking. Don't even know how that like it. If you have a bet with if you think it more than what is in the operation, can you contain it to the containment of the cages of the more recent? Dong, 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 ding, dong, ding, 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 dong. Looking for a bargain. What the fuck you started to be on a bit of carnage? I'm about to develop you to put it with it marking. Don't make yourself a target. Listen just again is once again submitted in a tent within an event. Don't try to overextend it. It's extended. What's impression is impression. Triple in travel, dibble and dabble. Which goes go put your ratchet with this flow. To be toes involved or not. Telescope portion, passion, bishop basket, biscuit, Torben, tippet it, trippin', double and dose basking, bishop havoc, have it. Literally listen what's distracting. Distractions made for the most simplistic, erratic. When it's a condition, inventive. What's more than extend these events that I over-extended to the end, to the end, to the percentage of what percentage in the present. But then I did it to a digress and it's just offended to the test and the commandments of what's commenced against it. And meant to correct the offenders. Affinity and tormented. Can you comprehend it? It's disconnected. Make amends to what's recommended against it. And again, it's the accident. It's friends to cement it. Commence the commending. The condemned consent defenseless at the immense and penetrating doom of the motherfuckers who know what I said in every cent. Impending doom. What I said is too soon or not to know. Who knows or want to do know is that we're about to go. The flows go more than a ghost go when the flows flow. The truth is and in most known.
Waxing, fixing, packet, chipping, cracking, shrinking, doping, dope. Dumpling, toasted, tipped, tapped, toasting. Go new to find it like a beacon to the sequence. These demons equal freaking. If it's that instance frequent, it isn't that even though it's decent to the deacon, bitch. Gonna have the fucked in like more than a penis. It's no secrets what I'm seeking to the sequel to sequence. A sequence to the sequence seeking. What I'm speaking to the thesis and treatment. Weak in the weekend to no convenient. Frequent, maybe infrequent to the beacon. Demon freaking freedom of the Greek and it's killing me, you know. If anything, you can game it again. On the big thing, eating unevents like Korean menace, meaning T's and Beetle B2s equal 5 equals feet cold. By the feeble, measure needful, double up in dosage to the sequel, double in dosage to the legal, double dosage.
I'm dusky, splat squash it, rample it, then it double ace the double plate, deliberate or debilitated. That much is volume, brisket, acid and punch it. You can say that's the field perpetuation of propulsion's engines. Fire up without erupt to destruction, or if it the facts of habitualized, confronted and initialized. Corruption of buzzers with bustin' blazing this bastards. A blick up off a pumple then wait. Too much a dozen bakers, batch of freaking guts to feed your milkers, not Kentucky. Yes, no, yes it doesn't. Yes it does, yes doesn't. Hacking toughin', creeping up on nothing. Come closer to compass, console your conversation. Used to be redundant, but don't be reluctant. Clatter clustered, full of consumption.
Your head nods, yes, nods it. The clutter, trip then woke on. It's so undid. Absorb it, it's absolution, so absolute it. Virus, no sickness, no quick discussion to the end user. I'm dusky, splat squash it, rample it, then it double ace the double plate, deliberate or debilitated. That much is volume, brisket, acid and punch it. You can say it. Your head nods, yes, nods it. The clutter, trip then woke on. It's so undid. absolve it. It's absolution, so absolute it. Virus, no sickness, it's a quick discussion to the end user. I'm duskit, splash squash it, ramp it, then it double ace the double plate, deliberate or debilitated. That much is volume, brisket, acid and punchy. On how to spend your time on ends, it will come into master how the absence of your sound. So for now, you have to be aware of our levels of how, if it bounce and how much you take by blood, if by fact is by being born, and if it's all the same to you to age in many days, all the same to wake and catch the drift of sense. So now turn and pay the opposite to the other way, and then take it slash down as of naked, repeat the droplet, no hatred, dribble and exotic, cripple your confluence. What happens are honest, what happens iconic in passage of fortunate, that's how it's done. I guess enough, dog, I don't wish for death, hippity hoppity. I'm spitting the constantly, if you even attempt to copy me, that can end up as a travesty, like as if you were to be mocking me. That's exactly the point. When you understand the cerebral aspects of what is kindly these bars, truly these bars are leaking as he fizz. Yes, what's for certain, and yes, what's for sure, and yes, your colostomy so disgusting, more than what is rotten me. That wacky inhibit was wacky, then slip it with that as traps. You do have my complacent to get a zag that's slug with impediment to crazy headed plaster that's snuck in time. Still age the same as always, still sharper and patient. Down take 10 dip run to hiccups a trend. In case with serrated edges and spark you hacky if Jackie brittle. Used to she that slacks brutal, you're evasive. Them patterns of classy, no need to be persuaded, not asky. Them flight of tambourines and brackle, I'm stuck as borkish. I'm blowbear, blasting, no odd reaction. Chemicals sustain my passive blabbing. Bothers me, there's no point in bothering. When I rap it on any rap beat, I trap it, I will trap it up. And now is then again, depends on how to spend your time on ends. It will come into master how the absence of your sound. So for now, you have to be aware of our levels of how, but if it bounce and how much you take by blood, if by fact is by being born, and if it's all the same to you to age in many days, all the same to wake and catch the drift of sense. So now turn and pay the opposite to the other way, and then take it slash down as of naked, repeat the droplet, no hatred, dribble and exotic, cripple your confluence. What happens are honest, what happens iconic in passage of fortunate, that's how it's done. I guess enough, dog, I don't wish for death, hippity hoppity. I'm spitting the constantly, if you even attempt to copy me, that can end up as a travesty, like as if you were to be mocking me. That's exactly the point. When you understand the cerebral aspects of what is kindly these bars, truly these bars are leaking as he fizz. Yes, what's for certain, and yes, what's for sure, and yes, your colostomy
full of a substance, your judgment that lays corrupted but not beyond the heated bars that break up on the way of balance of adjusted. I lay them out with robustness and tenacity, infinite nation, so tenaciously picking up a spacious pulse. That a day you're thinking like spaceships, doing a march of edges just like you know the rest of these corrections that display the shift, the containers that blown away just like emotion. Need more that is so it becomes to a combustion. You take me as contestant, referees more than what you want and more than you thought. You're a lord, so don't even question. Don't try to second guess your conscious realizations of what's been accustomed. You can never more than what's the habit, just to flash it in the Jurassic Park, more just to grab it, grip it to grab it, rip it to hit off, rip it as a shit talk, unleash that what is havoc. Alongside kick us with the mayhem, what happened? Don't even get bamboozled by your crackhead. Every action has an equal or opposite reaction. It depends on how you about taking in the depths of what is graphic. There's not much more else that can pass it, even the words are taking a little bit more practice. Hippity hoppity, I'm spitting the constantly. If you even attempt to copy me, that can end up as a travesty, like as if you would be mocking me. That's exactly the point. Can you understand the cerebral aspects of what these bars? These bars, literally these bars are leaking shit as if it's colostomy. So it's so disgusting more than what is rotten. Miss rotten bits a little bit more sicker than it kinda bothers me. There's no point in wondering when I rap it in any rap beat. I tramp it out and trap it up. I'm always trappy, I'm always trapping. That makes me happy gladly. Every time I don't care if it sounds tacky. However you at me, I'm well by now. It's now and now it's then again. Depends on how to spend your time with ends. It will come to pass to have the absence of your sound. So for now we have to be aware of our levels of how and if it bounce and how much it takes to make it pound. Yes, gotta make the speaker make the ouch. Yes, with it with a little more yes. Yes, what's for certain and yes, what's for sure and yes, yup. Gotta make it grimy, that blunty tick taunting, chip black, bippin', bit of brittle, bracket, brittle, sicker with it, never twisted. I'm turned up, turning up and bouncing. Frequency in mind is enough of electric rhymes. It's something that a witch or in which it witch it stitch it slip past the track of the truck of B, tripping nothing under the different release to the way with it of no shit chat, blabber yabba ramble, full rap gabble babble, cheddar box, blabber mouth rubbish, shit split tick cap, fill a draft, flip it exactly, calculator 2 hazard, acid bath, the hop flashes and tink tink. talk it. Whip, walk, wiggle that wonky, the blanket, blistered, will it keep sonky. I'm forced in by birth, by factors that being born in the fifth, all the singing to the age in many days, all the sing the wake, and it gets a drip percent, so now from the page, up a split to the other way, and then it take it, slash down as a naked, drip it to drop it, no hatred, it dribbling zog it. Crip with your constant, what's happened to honest, what happened to Tudyk and passage of wrong shit to them wrong, is it what it's we be in the that I'm more where it's when this is how to say it is, if it's just how and if and when it is we come to here before it's fast and forth, never backboarding, never tin tack lip, know how to do gal and grip, and the gym puts a basket for kick, kitchen tic tackle, I'm fly, those tambourines that rattle, I'm stuck as dorkish, I'm blow but blasting, no water reaction, chemical sustain my passive blabbing, I'm big enough, I'm dork of course, like tends to go off the rails, try to follow only before you may for yourself, and always try to absorb to let you come to know in short, just keep it close to port, but not as big as they come. These words are literally made for the fact that I can run and try to touch, but it's always gonna be never enough, even if I know there's still enough, it's still in my gut. Life can be tough, but it's not exactly unfair, it's literally what you make of it, and that's why it's if you're there, then I know it, I'm done with that. Blow me smoke to which that I make up the rest of the riddles and contortion, I always leave them left contorted. You're important, it's shortly the torture and force that portive exactness of which parallel the Forbes and thwarted. Let the tip tarnish, never tarnish, gotta keep them close up to the heart, but never tear it up with Morgan. In a shore, but in hawk and door, spin it like doorknobs, but then would I get crossed or in hornet parts of a depth to pick some depth to open. No target, cook up. I'm out to be six happy with that. With a don't and cheat, don't biz, don't wave, and hit it with the coast on the dose.
Full of cohesion for that, and full of a substance of judgment that lays corrupted, but not beginning to heat about to break upon the way the balance left adjusted. I let him out with robustedness and tenacity and for tenacious, so tenacious. He's sticking up a spacious thoughts that abduct you, thinking like spaceships, doing a march of edges, just like you know the rest of these corrections that display the ship that contain it, that blown away just like emotion. More that it's so it becomes that a combustion. You take me as contest and referees more than what you want and more than your thoughts. You're allotted, so don't even question or try to second guess your conscious realizations of what's been accustomed. You can have it more than what's the habit, just to flash it in the Jurassic past, more just to grab it, grip it, to hit a rapid. Is the shit talk unleashed? What was happening alongside chaos with the main him? However what happened, don't even get bamboozled by your crack at every action. Has an equal or opposite reaction. It depends on how you go about taking in the depths of what is graphic. There's not much more else that can pass it, even if you were to take in a little bit more practice. Hippity hoppity, I'm spitting the constant. If you even attempt to copy me, that can end up as a travesty, like a zero picture mocking me. That's exactly the point. Can you understand the cerebral aspects of what is kindly? These bars are really these bars are leaking. Shit as if it's colostomy, so disgusting. More than what is rotten me, bitch. More than that, it's a little bit more sicker than it kinda bothers me. There's no point in bothering when I rap it on any rap beat. I tramp it out and trap it up. I'm always trapping, that makes me happy, gladly. Every time I don't care if it sounds tacky. However you have me, and well by now it's now and now it's then again. Depends on how to spend your time with ends. It will come to pass to have the absence of your sound. So from now we have to be aware of our levels of how and if a bounce and how much it takes to make it pound. Yes, gotta make a speaker, make the ouch. It's gritty with a little up a little more. Yes, what's for certain and yes, what's for sure. And yes, yup, gotta make it grimy. That blunt E, tick tongue, chip flap, bippin' bit of bread, break a single with it, never twisted. I'm turned up, turning up them bouncing. Frequency in mind is enough for electric rhymes. That's something no. Which arms in with the witches, sit, horns in with the witches, arms in with the witches, willing to get past the willing to get past and again, past the willing to get. Get on these shit up again into the can't see the parts up till another passing. Frequency your mind is enough for electric rhymes. That's something of which are in witches. It slip past the track of the truck, I'll be tripped. Plot nothing under that different. Released it away with no chit chat. Slabber, yabba, ramble, rap, yabba, babble, chop a tatter box, rubber mouth, rubbish. Expletive, a gas, full of drop, flip up exactly. Cackle of the hazard, acid, after hot flashes. Instinct, tip, target, whip, walk, wicked, the wonky, to blanket, blistered, willick, chimp, donkey. I'm forced in by birth, if by factors of being born in. If it's all the same to you, to age in many days, others hate to wake and catch the drift of sense. So now turn a page opposite to the other way and then take it. Slash down as of naked, dripping the droplet, no hatred, dribbling target, crippy your consequence. What happened to honest? What happened to Tajik? And passage of Pondrick to the Pondrick. It's how it is we be, and if that I'm more aware, it's on just how to say it is. If it's just how and if and when it is, we've come to here before. It's fast and forced, never backboarding, never tin tack lip. Never how do you gal and grip jumper, jackal to basket fork. If itching, tick tackled, and flight of tambourines a rattle. I'm stuck as dorkish, I'm blow but blasting, no odd reaction. Chemical sustain my passive blabbing, bigging them off, I'm dork. Of course, like tends to go off the rails, try to follow only that path you made for yourself, and always try to absorb the light you've come to know. In short, just keep it close to port, but not as big as they come. These words are literally made for the fact that I come run and try to touch, but it's always been real enough. Even it's still and there's still nothing there, still in my guts. Life can be tough, but it's not exactly unfair. It's literally what you make of it, and that's why if you're there, then I know it, I'm done with that. Blow me smoke to which that I make up the rest of the riddles and contortion. I do leave them left contorted. Your report is shortly the transport step hold exactness of which parallel to Forbes and Forted. Lengthy tips
tarnished, never tarnished. Gotta keep them close to the heart, but never tear it out with.
I'm just thinking I made it. Never feeling well, I got the muffin, never changes. Leave you stuck in disarray. I'm a running chase, even so I ain't like a rave, but I'm A-Town, better check the flood raising these weeks, but I'm racing, breaks away, they know it's amazing. Anything in the hands, word. Ain't no the one, no high, no weight, I'm straight to the top. To the fingers, to the places, and all about the witches claim. You know the talking from the letters, ain't wanna suffer, get the patience. About to let us play, talking when I take, I mean like the face, like this, and they by the way, I never thought I'd end everything, I love it, I'm not make a sight of slain. All the symbols are made, come on, they do his today. I got no right for fake, say that slave ain't coming with some and bite. But I like that, the pavement, bitch, we take it, it's all heinous, it's straight. Bitch, you couldn't win a little Vegas, said away, motherfucker bang, coming to F, don't ain't a fading, waiting the brightness, my life, greatness, right here, I'm gonna show in me who proposes and witness the book, I got a feeling big, I'm not gonna let me get noticed, I got a dosage, cause I'm pretty potent, dosage, talk about it, to the mom, be releasing homies, been ain't even probes to carnage, never send them clothes, fucking with a floaters, I'm a hard, but I ain't no creator, so explosive.
Case, I still can't think straight. Don't take the time to wrap your head around a better way. Side by side or face to face. Gotta fucking screw loose, decomposing to the decay. No need to debate this motherfucker seen fakes. See a motherfucker so insane, no complaints. Bars suffocate a page in many ways. Who the fuck gives a shit? What the fuck I had to say? These motherfuckers better get up out the way. Look without a trace, no mistake was ever made. Let me to the mind state, know they can get attention paid. Common sense to compensate the force away. Open hand exchange, let the butter make it right. And the two what's left to undertake. Walking by the strings like a puppet double snake. You better pray to God for another clean slate. There's other motherfuckers in the estimate, the pedigree beyond what I became. Even during this amazed how I fascinate the face. Steady moving up the chain. Wicked in your fan with the pain, with the gap in the cage, going baboon, showing things straight up. Renegade misfit, I'm the beast. Devils did a beast. Rampage with no mistake. God do bury the remains when the shit hits the fan. Whatever's left is mine to take. Exchange of simple words. I explain the ways of grief. So deranged how I contain is what I said, is what I say, all the same. Without the blame, liquor stain a stick in place until it rains, then it wash away the shame. Train, said it never fade, never basic. Couple spray these schemes, I steady formally through regular these fakes. I put them in their place, no delay when I spray. I said it with the fakes, said afraid to fill up every empty space. So proclaim not the same, I display even grace, spinning shockwaves. I contend to midi rays, more perpetuated, lyric elevated out the brain. Two-faced campaign, watch it blood the wugulate that change. Out the frames to obtain, the remains of the page, I left the stain. You cannot escape this game, I urinate tidal waves. I devastate the fakes, afraid I spit tsunami, hurricane. You cannot escape the grain, floodgates of the flame with a bitch of the grain. In a picture that I paint does same, finish it away, a motherfucker bang, spinning stencil in the tank. Got a picture that I paint, gold fangs, full of penetrate the book of any stain, will it stain, will it split, real talk, motherfucker thoughts, I put this shame, I damn display what I became, I was a fact, a page awake with no skate, about to invade your thoughts inside your brain, we'll reshape and rearrange your thoughts for dismay, I dominate the page and doesn't do it best of my way, I'm a heavyweight, but every bit of fakes, my way, no thoughts would up be inside the hole up of the cave, no openness left to answer to the page, I've eradicated, I orchestrate a page away, uncompared to peg, hold up, I'm a boss, the names who wins before the scrape. Steady running focus, I don't listen to the pain too late. If these dudes take to entertain most dope every time I be crushing fakes.
Play it with a simple reply. These bars I energize, I'm about to amplify the piggeries that I comprise. I'm not about to compromise, I'm about to categorize these words from the bottom to the top and from the left into the right. Lit up to it, ignite full of sparks. I'm so bleak, it's like keeping our syllables tight. I 7 plays in the verse, backwards to the rhyme. I'm legal this cow, but I'm headed to the die. It's not if I'm forgetting when the flow was a prize. If you forgot, then I'm about on the mic. Got the biggest appetite for me side and inside. I'm a service to reject them, also check without a single reason try. Over my that deny defense to teach you how process. Haven't even tried that word, but if you commit a crime and lie, then I'm not about it. You're wild, you're about to do some time unless you never get caught or try to hide the evidence left behind. But what's found guilty, I would probably take that as a sign to resign the crooked life and leave it behind and stick to what Ava's right. For the great time, getting close to the days of prime. 13, never you will listen and get decided it's true for the grand scheme of things in your life. Fell down by every vice you find. Left without an ego, I let go. To the mind, say stuck in many systems, taking them back just like Dopey. The hold to dispose at the flows. I've blown some pleasure, remember how the fuck this is told. Whatever's beneath us will stay loaded. With a discus, I don't give a shit what I'm fucking down. That's the way even the fuck that I disclose. You better be hold to the power that is reaping. Know the single line will keep a probe. I'm not about to glow. He not about to brag or gloat. He's saying a joke. It's a fucking ghost. It's a fucking dope. Take him out to dose of every word that's in a run. So that's my overloaded. Still inside the brain and float. That's a ring around the circle of urgent how we dope. Image you probably go from this world is what I suppose. You probably couldn't even comprehend. Your mind would just implode. What I'm about to do with the heat on top the stove. I'm not made of money because I'm always broke. Smoking how I so cold. I blood out the nose. I breathe it in through the throat and breathe it out slow. You better not choke. You're about to get stoned. That's blacker than Tron. Now the same stone level alone. Matter what is break it up slow. Tap with the 10 toes. Not about to joke how I bulldoze the flows. I suppose I am the most. I'm so fucking dope. I take out what I know. It's what I've been told. I always have it. I'm rapping. It's what I'm about to show. I'm on Sebastian. Never overdose. I overload the flows. With it full of shit. Anything goes to blown the chose. I'm a two-faced bastard. Better keep it massive. Most folks would never know. Bodies like from COVID just like Gary knows. So it's police and dark rolls. Hope it's a list is what the fuck I bet you asked to your demise. Never get a gunshot on your right. This is when you're second from the highlights of any side. Do it to all stick with the sacrifice. That seems like the boy I think it's fight what I just will. Come up with the next plan. Don't come on.
rap, tick, tack, flip, flop, shit like skipping, dip it, then a stagger, keep it, the flipping like I did a digger, sticker, stipulations. The reason with that I calculated different when it's equated, but it's visited like with it, I am not because I got the limitless. There's not a ceiling that could keep us down, cause we high stuff with the description. Like every time, when the script is like, every time it's been flipped with, stuck up in the trap, bitch. I ain't tripping it because I'm stupid with a flow that isn't sipping this. Like every time, with an incredulous amount of second nature with the sickness of a condition. I'm so reflected, but then again, I'm so reflected, afflicted with affliction, convicted to the conviction, contradicted, packing to the stack in the balance with the best shit like yin yang, contradiction for the pepper, toxic like so sporadic, random as random, lost at random, lost city random, blasted random, download random, about whatever's happening, understood, undertook, undertake, run absorb and contain, ruminate around your head, then translate it. What it says is what it says to what I said is what I say. I'm past it now, that has been, they've done released. The cracking like bitch, the shit is more pronounced than static. You can hear the scorching like magic. So possessed by these entities that literally live inside of me. Or if they're not inside of me, then they're trying to divide a league of my mentality, of mental personality to the Siamese. Like a third to the multiply by 4 or even 6 or 13. But who will really know? Because what I do know is what I do know. If you got 4, then you had 3. It's not much more than that, because it's the 1, 2, 3 for the 4 to the B. That's a 2-step in C. Like this beat is literally made to be spoken exactly how I speak, cause when I spit it, it'll literally start to leak out like leakage. And a super shot literally seeps down like flow, like slow all around. You can see it literally with technique, cause it's fluent, literally fluidity, way to clip fluid coming out of mouth, out of the faucet as I be spewing these bars. I pick up and through them and caught them at the same time, put them back down and I blew them up. How I blew them, literally send them flagging further than what you could ever know. When I ever knew it, because they're dreading twin tail to the twin top, to the twin cell, to the twin slow, to the swim float. Let's win bars that are really cake and corrode, fade away, but never fade away completely, because it's literally done the left a stain that you could never take away. You're replaced as literally engraved this stuff inside of the crust of something that has been made from the very words of the crazy and insane, probably the most out of other box wonky ass motherfucker, bastard, ratchet, savage, two-faced, motherfucker, psychopathic. Let the main have it with immaculate, how I pack it, stack it. Gotta get the cash quick, how I'm cashing like every time. Get it, Bishop Bastion, Smith magic, like the pick a pack in, like the sticker stash, stacking like a switcher for the fidget. You can see it every time, get it at like the bad shit. Sniff, swallow, the smoke the ganja, does the most in the little time carries over most of the thoughts that tend to go. Never stop slow, you'll never stop, no, literally only green every time go. Get the time go, you can lay late, relate, motherfucker Tim Tuck, cut the rib like a chip, chop at the check, shut them up for the trigger that I slip it, because I'm gonna go get it in the minute, once they got a trend, said it every time I said it better like instead of that, I'm making them more yellow, more than ready, like literally if it was green, it would be a gecko, and then maybe a frog chirping, and shit, just ribbit, burp it, biscuit, trickling, stick a little, sticking, stickle in the middle, to stick a dollar, stick a tickle with his brittle to this midget, already know like it's bigger than little, like if it was in the middle, it would been plugging its own cello like some kind of fiddle, but then again, it would have just been whittled from the very one of the tree that was settled on the dead ground, at a gravel, I just whittle that dirt like dirt, yeah, I'm dirty as fuck, I'm filthy motherfucker, bitch, I spit that grime, I spit that grinding, gripping, rip it, could you grasp it, could you grip it, could you grab it, could you hold on to it, could you stick it in the pocket, or in the pocket of a jacket, pass it over the pass quick, go with the cash quick, or if you're passing the cash quick, then you better put your hand out and collect what you grab it.
You better take a frame, y'all better not chase that hate. Y'all feel like what you did in name, so made the weed on the goal lane. Silver play, elevate the mind state for your understand. Never let the weight on the goal is open, so with that lyrical assassinate. It's either another style made or it's always a checkmate. This is how the fuck I communicate. Does it come up for the late? Better turn for the bakes. I get ready to get the fakes. How we devastating, there's a mad buns. Right? It's under eliminating, there's a kid the frames of the steady. 50 did spend it all the same. I'm not about to exaggerate. These 5 cannons have a carry. What's been unphrased to played it and repetition so goddamn constant and consistent. How I get engraved in my name into the brains that is hide us. Who only copy about same shit, different day. Every day. Yeah. Yes, it's the same. Yeah. Amazing, no debating. Welcome to the cesspit full of hatred. Welcome to the hellhole. I'm the doctor, y'all running around like patients. No, the single point of waiting. I'm breathing the chemicals that are so highly concentrated. These people shooting up bases, eating in each other's faces, until they even faces. Could you even face this? Should you even face it? There's people eating people without leaving any traces. Like earthing through some changes at the next stages. Like going back to the basics. Gotta have a strong foundation. You better believe in Jesus. Had revelations. I'm a part of Satan. I believe the Antichrist is only laid in Satan's. But a lot of people, they can get a price for the pages. Yes, there's zombies in the making. Can't replace engines. Agent anticipations of the tease of this matrix. Only deep in the word of equations. Like we're stuck in stasis. That's because we were made homo sapiens. Just to make this, I had to unlock my mind with a mindset. I was never brainless with a mindset oversighted, focused, potent dosage, think tanking. I reckon what's left to notice. Moment to moment, freezing up the frozen just to notice. Any motherfucker who's thinking of take it. My place been a mention that I'm a sick folk who spits the obvious and blatant. So over time until my death, and pray to God in all my statements. There's no copying what I created with a dosage beyond anything you ever tasted. There's no relation. I got the degree, gonna send a grade, blow them up like a Asian. Strapped now to the head until they goddamn brains fall out of their faces. Most satisfied got nothing to say. Never so dilly dove in my spray. You will get in your brain and your brain will decay. It's been long awaited for what I had to say. I'm telling you not to run. That's cause God is here to stay. Angels in the sky every single night and day. I'ma jump out the brain. Make it out of cake, eating vegan to pray, same shit, different day, every day, yeah, CSB same. If you cannot handle it, then you cannot escape. Drugs, people slide double the Christ, mind state. I underdog grace without a shame. I display dirty to my son, Satan with a ring into Jesus with how the fuck I pray. How I'm bringing generation, elegance in places, each and every day, Esther, S3, always indication. It all depends on your mind state to the day too. Yesterday they come and go without leaving traces. I've been close enough to the matrix to know that I'll leave you brainless to know exactly what the fuck the translations is. I'm steady spraying wave does to the basic shit. I'm on that name to a bad soul with a bad shit past. Too fast, I know the has been. Got a lot of bad habit. I'm such a savage. I'm so fucking ready shit. I'm a fucking bad style. Smoking crack hits with the addicts. Cynic, climatic, addict. Keep ready till it to a better and suffer better. Till I made it that I medic. Psychosomatic, syncretic, psycho. Psychopath imagine with the ratchet. With the brackin'. Immaculate to the faggot. Trashing. No magic. To the has been. Outmasted. To the asted. To the reject. To the outcasted. I'm dim with it. Little bit of wit. With it. Pivot to the syllabic. With a bit of get a fit about to hit a bit of dough. Better listen to the.
What you took in the past and try not to be an overtaker. Don't turn out to be just another minute pill. Gonna have to be spaced out cause I'm naturally spacing. In and out, I'm just in a dirt space. Don't believe in, you can ask her it's ever been heard. When it's the scene, whatever they take into it, whatever they take from it, whatever they take it, whatever they take of it. Gotta slow down, gotta pick it up and gotta flip it, gotta throw it in and shove it like goddamn. I'm stepping up and smoking up, blowing out, I'm blowing in and blowing down, I'm blowing all. Already know the noise and the static and the sound of this garbage. Trash getting grimy. What it feels, it's gotta fuck a feel. Till my down in disbelief is literally zilch like long and exaggerated heels. And up and over that shit like an obstacle that I had to kill. Already know when I'm spinning it, I'm getting it like babbling the wind and the bubbling. How I spin the shit, days, new dates, how I baffle when I keep it dazzle. Just to let you know, it might sound like gibberish if I pick up speed and spray it quicker, but not actually slow. The crackpot to the far-fetched. I'm spinning to the absurdities that I keep it like realistic. No matter what else will be surfacely like the crazy talk. I eradicate fakes and haters, you already know them. Copycat duplicates will literally be wiped out like abolished, like brought it out, like destroyed, like fade away, like literally gone blacked out, taken away. I can triplicate like how I get obliterated. I keep it to the inner when they get the beginner, cause I eat it up like chicken into the finish with a fitted a bit of like with the sitter. I'm up in there like goddamn, I demolish, I kill like I kill it up and the fill it in and toss it in and chill it. Cause I'm goddamn super tall. I will be frozen to the freezing, to the ice cold. Frozen to freezing, out freezing and chilled up and chilled. Goddamn to the bad shit, crack hits with the magic. Goddamn like static, axis on top, get it to the cracking, dig it to the inside. Cause the people with the little wicked and the singing to understand the tactics. It's my own schemes and schematics, are literally made out of vicinity of madness. They're ravaging, scavenging, scourging, cackling, packing, dismayed, distracted, and afflicted with a mindset that will be literally fucking filled up. I don't think they understand what I'm about to make because I'm past that bar, past that grade. When I flip that shit, then I get it insane. Like I keep that trace, they can get that fix, make them flip it up quick just to burn it up. Shit like, gotta melt it up slow like, gotta breathe it in quick, gotta to the brim with a bunch of shit that you couldn't imagine. Cause what I've seen is only just a fragment of what's to come. You already understand that what's coming is like, what's gonna happen is gonna happen. Even if it gets a little bit crazy, it gets to get a little bit more than that shit. Cause that crazy, cause I already know what's about to happen. Just like it is packing, you understand it. Every time with the bracket, it wouldn't matter. Every time with the slowness, cause you know it's on top. Every time with the madness, it's if they had it, then they get it. But packing like the chicken, get it by the stacking, get it by the action, get it by the ratchet, get it by on top. Every time with the sick ass pack, slip by the patchet, like it's on top. Can you grasp it? Understand it? It's the best shit, so contagious, contaminated, infectious, and infected. Goddamn, how do they ingest it? How do they inject it? Never matter what the sentence, it goes straight in the head like that man too. In between, cause you seem so demented, but a pedigree is that a detriment. Every time in the message, it wouldn't make sense. It's just stupid as motherfuck. Every time like it's beheaded, I don't even question, understand what I'm saying.
Took in the past and tried not to be an overtaker. Done, turn out to be just another mini polar, gonna have to be spaced out. Cause I naturally spacing in and out. I'm just in at the space, I don't breathe, and you can ask her. It's ever been ever to witness the scene, whatever they take it to, but whatever they take from it, whatever they take out of it, whatever they take of it, gotta slow down, gotta pick it up and gotta flip it, gotta throw it and then shove it like goddamn, like sniffing up or smoking up or blowing out or blowing in and blowing down or blowing all around. You already know the noise and the static from the sound of this garbage, trash getting grimy, what it filthy. It's got a fucking filth. My doubt and disbelief is literally zilch like longing, exaggerated heels and up and over that shit like an obstacle that I had to kill. Already know when I'm spinning it, I'm getting it like babbling into bubbling. How I spin this shit. Today's a new day to how I baffle when I keep it dazzle. Oh, just to let you know, it might sound like gibberish if I pick a speed and spray it quicker, but not exactly slow. The crackpot to the far-fetched, I'm spinning to the absurdities that I keep it like realistic, no matter what else will be surfacely. Like the crazy talk, I go replicate fakes and haters. You already know them copycat duplicates will literally be wiped out like a ballast, like routed out, like destroyed, like fade away, like literally gone blacked out. Taken away, I extrapolate like how I bit away. I keep it to the inner of what to get a beginner, cause I eat it up like chicken dinner to finish what I fitted a bitter, like with the sitter. I'm up in there like goddamn, I demolish. I'll kill it like I kill it off and then fill it and then until and chill it. Cause I'm goddamn stupid how I will be frozen to the freezing, to the ice cold frostbit. Frozen up, freezing out, freezing and chill. Chill out, chill up and chill down.
down. Goddamn to the bad shit, crack hits with a magic. Goddamn lights to the axis, on top, get it to the crackin', to the cracker, lacking, to the match, and then you can get to the instant numbers up already natties. Make a fucking they be baffling, goddamn, cause I get it to the inside, cause I get it to the friction like a fraction. It's completed, understand it too. Understand the tactics is my own schemes, it's schematics, are literally made out of insanity, maddening. It's the ravaging, scavenging, scourging, cackling, and packing, dismaying, distracted, and afflicted with a mindset that would be literally fucking built up. I don't think they understand what I'm about to make, because I'm past that bar, I'm past that great. When I flip that shit, then I get it insane, like I keep that trace. They can get that fix, make a flip it up quick, just to burn it up shit. Like gotta melt it up slow, like gotta breathe it in quick. Got it to the brim with a bunch of shit that you can imagine, because what I seen is only just a fragment of what's to come. But you already understand that what's coming is like what's gonna happen, even if it gets a little bit crazy, it's gonna get a little bit more than that shit, because that crazy nigga fucking daddy know what's about to happen. Just like it is packing, you understand it every time with the bracket, it wouldn't matter. Every time with the slowness, cause you know it's on top. Every time with the madness, if they had it, then they get it for packing like the checking. Get it by the stacking, get it by the action, get it by the ratchet, get it by on top. Every time with a sick ass pack, slip by the patch it like it's on top. Can you grasp it? Understand it, it's the best shit, so contagious, contaminated, infectious, and infected. Goddamn, how do they ingest it? How do they inject it? It never matter what the sit and tick, go straight in the head like that. Man, two in between, cause you see it so demented, but the pedigree is that a detriment every time. And the message, it wouldn't make sense, it's just stupid as motherfucker every time, like it's beheaded on me. And don't even question, understand what I'm saying. Get it by the messy until every time, get it by the messy like Teddy, get it ready and telly. Every time run it like the city, you already know how the trash is.